What is up, guys? In this video, we're going to be talking about the difference between what separates millionaires and billionaires from everyone else. And this is going to be a video, we're not going to do tutorials like we usually do. So if you're just coming here to learn about Shopify or Amazon or something like that, I promise you, you're probably going to be bored with this video. But the most important thing for most people, people actually get this wrong. People assume that, what makes you rich and what actually makes you start to be successful is the tactics, right? Like the ground level stuff that says, okay, click here, that's how you make a Facebook ad, this is how you make a Shopify store. But that's not actually what separates millionaires and billionaires from everyone else. Really what separates millionaires and billionaires from everyone else is how they actually see the world, right? Their worldview, their paradigm, how they think about things, right? So this video is going to be the mindset behind millionaires and billionaires that actually separates them from the rest of us. There's no difference between a homeless person and a billionaire. They're both people, they're both the same species, right? They both have 24 hours in a day. So what actually is the difference that creates a massive amount of financial success from somebody who has, relatively nothing? And the answer is, it's your mentality. And so what I want to talk about today is really the mentality that changed my personal life. And I'm actually going to kind of illustrate it with a story from my past, right? From when I was actually growing up, when I was in elementary school. A teacher told me when I was a child that I was bad at math. And in that particular scenario, right, that teacher had the position of power. I was a student. I had no reason not to think that everything that the teacher said was correct, right? My parents always told me, listen to your teacher. My classmates listened to my teacher. It was natural. So then forever from that point on, I had that seed in my mind that I was bad at math, right? That literally, that idea was injected into my mind that I was bad at math. And then anytime that I had a math test coming up, I would think to myself, okay, well, I was already told that I was bad at math, right? So just because I'm bad at math means that I probably shouldn't even study for this math test because I'm gonna fail it anyways because I'm bad at math. And then I would fail the test, and then that belief would be confirmed in my brain because I failed that test. And then I would think, okay, well, yes, I am bad at math. And then it would literally just cycle into this vicious spiral of me going farther and farther down. So, the point of what I'm trying to say is what you believe becomes real with enough work, right? There's no actual absolute truth. What you think is true becomes real if you put in enough consistent work. And let me give an example of actually how that's true, right? Because that example illustrates it perfectly. When I was a child, my teacher told me I was bad at math. That became my belief, right? Because that was my belief, I didn't take any actions on trying to change that belief. And then, I actually was bad at math because I wasn't studying, because I was assuming I would fail. And then when I did fail, it reconfirmed my belief, and then that belief became reality, right? But you can actually flip that a 180 degrees on its head. And what I mean by that is that if you truly believe that you are going to be successful, then your actions will try to confirm that belief, right? So if you believe you're going to be successful, if you truly believe it, if you tell your friends and you tell your family and you put, pressure on yourself, and people know that you're trying to be successful, people know that you're trying to hustle, people know you're trying to be an entrepreneur, then you are going to actually have your actions coincide with that belief. If you believe you're going to be successful, you're going to take a ton of action to be successful, and then once you start to see results, it's going to confirm that belief. And when it confirms that belief, then you get more and more evidence that you actually are going to be successful, and it literally just becomes this beautiful snowball of success, right? So it can either be a negative thing or a positive thing. And I'll give you another example so it makes super clear sense, right? Depression or people being sad. And I'm not talking about clinical depression. Everyone feels, sad or depressed at some time. And when you feel sad, you generally don't want to have a bunch of people around, right? You don't want to be around people because you feel sad, you feel negative, you don't want to be around people. And because you feel sad and you don't want to be around people, you get lonely because you're not around people, right? And when you get lonely, it makes you sad. So it's like these cycles, these feedback cycles that never actually end. And so it's very important to understand your own mentality when it comes to these things and create these invincible, beneficial, positive feedback cycles instead of letting yourself actually just spiral down negatively. So when you believe that you are going to be successful with e-commerce, right? With starting a social media marketing agency, with creating a digital course, with starting a YouTube channel, with becoming an entrepreneur, starting a startup, whatever it is, right? When you truly, honestly, genuinely believe that you are going to be successful, your actions will align with that belief. And then when you actually start to see some results, it will confirm that belief, and then it will spiral into this beautiful, positive, beneficial feedback cycle leading to success. So this is going to be a short video, guys, but mindset is so incredibly important. I used to be the person that said, oh, mindset, that's just for for, you know, crazy people who love crystals and hug trees and things like that. And I would skip the mindset sections of books or videos because I was like, let me just get straight to the tactics. But the thing is, guys, the computer cannot work without the operating system. You have to get your mindset correct before you're even able to actually start implementing logical tactics and strategies to start making this stuff work. And so if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you tap the like button. And if you guys haven't already, make sure you tap that little red subscribe button, turn on notification bell so that you can be the first person to know when we release a brand new video on how to make money online, how to be happy and fulfilled in this life, and just live your best life. And so until next time, guys, happy hustling.